This is Andrew Down Under, and you're listening to Radio Land by Apocalypse, the best radio show on Spreaker, which he will tell you over and over again. That's it, bitches.
Hey, what's up, guys out there? This is your host, Apocalypse. I've not done a show in the longest time. Mostly, it's been hesitation, boredom. I've had a little bit to talk about, but you know me. I'm very lazy, and I prefer to call into other shows. But so far, I had to do the show because there's something we have to talk about. Now, the rumor is, and it's true, is we are planning a Vegas Spreaker convention. Now, this is going to be semi-private. A handful of people know. A handful of people are going to be invited. If you do want to come, please get a hold of me on Skype at Apocalypse1 or email me at apocalypsetbb@yahoo.com. Or, I don't know, just figure out a way to get a hold of me. There's, certain people that could really ruin that trip, but essentially this is probably the only information we're going to give out so far as a group, and there's gonna be 4 confirmed, a few other maybes, and the way I see it, we're gonna probably invite about 15 people, and just judging by things coming up or how flaky some people can be, we'll probably only see about maybe half that show. So 15 invited, maybe 7 show. I'll definitely show up myself. I do live about 5 hours away from Vegas, but since I don't really believe in speeding laws, ultimately I get there in about 4 hours. Worst case scenario, I get pulled over for a little bit and I tell the guy to F off, and it does take about that 5 hours. So, and there's another misconception out there, and Barco's kind of spreading this, and I don't think he means it in a malicious way, is that, oh, let's all get a condo and stay at one spot. Unfortunately, no. No offense to anyone out there, but when I go to Vegas, I like my own room. I don't want to get some, he was talking about some sort of service out there, I think A&A or something, and that we should all rent some big giant like house or large condo and just all stay there. No thanks. I like my own privacy. I don't know how else to say that, but yeah, I don't, if I get with some woman there, which is a very, very low chance, I'll admit, let's be honest, but if that does happen, what, I'm going to bring her home to the condo and everyone taunts me and all that shit? Fuck no. I have my own room that I pay for. Now, obviously, for those that do want to go, you're more than welcome to team up with someone else that is coming and say, hey, let's get a room and save costs. But for me personally, I am not chipping in and getting a place or anything like that. No. I'm relying solely on myself. And so, as I mentioned earlier, or if I didn't, the date of Spreaker will be October 1st to the 5th. So October 1st is actually a Thursday, and Monday is the 5th of October. This is going to be the planned date. So as I said, now for a lot of you, it'll probably be Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which would be the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. But for some of us, it's going to be a 5-day thing because some of us are driving there, and we can take we can make the time and just enjoy ourselves. Now, so far, those that are confirmed that are going to go, at least, we have a strong suspicion that they will go and have claimed they're going to go, is me, Desert Rose, Barco, and Rick. So those are the people so far going that I have no doubt in my mind that they will go, because, they like it there and they'll make the effort. So, and it'll be fun. There'll probably be a few more. There's a certain location and spot that I know of that we're all gonna meet. I won't give dates or times just in case any stalker shows up, but get a hold of me for further information. So basically, mark on your calendars that date and let's go to fucking Vegas. Let's own. And some of us might have to exchange numbers just in case we get locked away in the Matrix jail system and we have to get money load Barca to fucking bail us out. So it'll be fun. I know I've talked to one person in particular who's like, what? Why? Why would you want to do that? Well, first off, I mean, Vegas is one of those things where, let's say the worst case scenario is where, okay, I show up and all these people are freaks and you don't like them or something like that. You're in fucking Vegas. Party on, man. That place is awesome. As I've mentioned before on other shows, there was a point where I got lost because I didn't bring my phone with a few friends and we were all just drunk and we all kind of wandered away from each other. And hell, I didn't feel like going all the way back to the hotel and doing all this. So what I did was, I was restaurant hopping at the New York casino because they have a few different nightclubs in there, a few different restaurants, and it's always really cool in there. And another place that's good to get lost in, and you will get lost, is the MGM. That's the like green and black casino where it's essentially its own little mall. I mean, but so I think Vegas will be fun. I invited quite a few other people. I invited Aaron, and since this is in October and right now it is essentially the middle of March, that's plenty of time if to rack up vacation time or save up some money, because to be honest, Vegas is not something that's cheap. So, oh fuck, what just happened here? Can you guys hear me? My shit. Oh, it just froze on me. Okay, I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Aaron, thanks for being the first guy in here. It's Stabby McHugs. Thank you, Stabby. I would ban myself, assuming I could. I have actually tried to ban myself, and I do have no excuse for not banning myself. Aaron says he votes condo, and I'm not saying don't get a condo, and maybe you guys can team up with others. But there's another thing too. A lot of people want to remain anonymous, so there might be that, because I don't think you can get stuff anonymously in Vegas, and you might have to share a room. But I think that the cats that we were going with are kind of cool, and they're not, total douchebags. So, I only see this being fun. I see us just getting drunk and just having a wonderful time in Vegas. So, yeah, just contact me somehow, or maybe get a hold of Barco or Desert Rose, and I think we'll have a damn grand old time. And I also think Todd Morris is going. He said that. I don't know if he'll follow through. I hope he does, as I hope everyone does. So, and I hate to repeat myself, but as I said, there'll probably be 15 people invited, and hopefully half show. Something always comes up at the last minute for certain people. So, or you get cold feet and you just kind of bail at the last minute. So, whatever. It'll be fun. Lots to do. Last time I was there, I visited a porn museum. That was during the daytime, of course. And for all you perverts out there, there are certain Asian massage places that might run you an extra $100 or $2 to get that special massage. If you're looking to pick up chicks, it's usually not that hard, because there's actually a lot of women there, and there's a lot of clubs, and the clubs are filled with lots of women. So if you're not a total douchebag, it's not really a hard thing to accomplish by any means. So, also, another thing is money. Vegas is not cheap, and that's another reason why I wanted to talk about this show now, is so, if you don't have a whole lot of money now, start saving. Well, depending on your situation. I know Goofy Bone might go. if anyone goes, I think it would probably be him, just because he goes there very often, and I think he's down for any excuse to escape California to go to Las Vegas. And I think, as I said, I'm driving, but sometimes Southwest does some really, really killer deals. Like one time I went to Vegas, and it's only like a 40-minute flight, and from Phoenix to Vegas, and they charged me $100 round trip to go from here to there. And depending on gas prices, hell, that might even be cheaper. But dealing with fucking the airport security, and I just don't want those TSA agents groping my chiseled abs. So we'll see. And I'll also try to bring the Cards Against Humanity game, so maybe a few of us can actually play that while recording a show. Just something maybe we could do. And we'll figure out things to do during the day for maybe some of us that want to make the most of it. Like when I went to Europe, I went to all the sightseeing trips. There's a few people there that only went to drink booze. At the time, most of us were probably 16 or 17, and when you're in Europe, you can drink when you're 16 or 17, or at least you could be like 10 years ago. So here, I hope maybe some of us can go explore Vegas, have a good time during the day, and fucking, hey, drink up at night, fucking party it up. I'm actually a pretty good dancer. Only when I'm drunk. I don't know whether the courage makes me a good dancer or the alcohol. It's really hard to say. I think it's the courage gets me up there and I can dance well. So if you are a black man, I doubt any black people are on Spreaker and I come to Vegas. I just have that small suspicion. But Vegas has a lot of black people there. I think it's like 10 to 15% black, Vegas is. So yeah, a lot of clubs had a lot of black people, so just the way she goes. And overall, Vegas is gonna be fucking fun. Let me say hi to more people in the chat. I kind of stopped there. Hey, Chris Bucknell. Chris Bucknell is a British person. I see him oftentimes at the Basil Butler show. I see him at the Brian Gittins show. I see him at the Funny Looking podcast. A heads up and hello to all you guys out there. Oh, let me keep going down the list. Stabby says 110. Stabby decided he does not want to go. And that's fine. No one's forcing anybody to go. And we're just all going to go there, have a good time, whatever. But it's sad because Stabby is one of those people that you see like at every show and trashing everyone. I wonder if Stabby doesn't want to go because one of these people like might hit him or something. I mean, obviously, there's a lot of shit talking that always goes on Spreaker, but I think in person that a lot of that just ends and it's just entertainment, because if you don't have entertainment on here, what do you have? Just biased political shit that, you trick yourself off with mentally, or sports shit and that's another thing is when I hear sports shit, I kind of tune out because when it comes to sports, there's probably one or two teams you like, and then you kind of hate the rest, and so you're completely biased. I mean, it's just like politics, but in ball form, or spear form, I should say. So that's why I never like it, because, I mean, what the hell? You're going to root for who you like, and so, fuck it. And mostly it's boring, too. And I'll stick by this to all of my British friends. Fucking football is boring as fuck. Soccer, as you call it. American football, I think, is a little bit more entertaining than football, but we kind of ruin American football in some ways by so many fucking commercials and timeouts, so it does kind of dull it out. Rugby is very good. Cricket, it's like... I'm sorry, Barco, but cricket is fucking awful. I don't know why he gets into that. I think he's just trying to be really edgy and liking that cricket shit. But rugby is probably rugby and hockey are obviously the most awesomest sports in the world. Unfortunately, I don't ever watch